It's kind of cool that I might be turning my mom into a sneakerhead over here. I'm gonna just get a look at these and see what these look like. I'm super excited to finally get them in hand, do a comparison to the Jumpman Jack, see which ones are better. And What's up everyone, it's your boy Blue. Welcome back to the channel. This is Kickin' Trips. Appreciate you guys for tuning in. I got another fun one for you guys today. Man, just fired up the lab for the first time in over a month, so got my hat and sweater on right now because it is chilly in here. Had a lot going on, man, and I'm sure you guys did too, so I hope everyone's 2025 is off to a blessed start, or at least off to a good start or a healthy start, because man, I know mine hasn't. For the last month, I'm telling you, from between my mom being here, leading into my boy's wedding celebration, and then I got super sick that night. I was out of commission for like 4 or 5 days. Finally started to feel a little bit better, rolled over into my birthday weekend, got sick again, and that has been the last 2.5 weeks for me. So I haven't really had a chance to sit down and really do any content. Honestly, I just wanted to sit down and do this video. I didn't want to stand up for hours in front of the camera and film, so I figured let's just change things up a little bit. Maybe it's a fresh start for 2025 too, to maybe change the angle. You guys let me know, we'll mix it up a little bit. But what I did want to talk about for this video was a pair of sneakers that I actually got back in 2024, and those were the Travis Scott Jordan 1 Low and the brown velvets. I actually hit on those on Nike. Cool story before I start on those was that while my mom was here, she saw that I was like, trying to go in for these sneakers on my phone and on my work phone. And I was like, Mom, you know what? Let me get your phone. Let me download this app. And told her the whole thing behind you have to go in for the raffle. And then next thing you know, my mom souped on the phone like, when do we find out? When do we find out? And I'm like, hold on, Mom, we'll know in a couple of minutes. So then I hit and I'm super excited. I'm like, Mom, I got him. My mom's like, did I hit? Did I hit? I'm like, oh, let me check your phone. I'm like, Mom, you just signed up like 5 minutes before the raffle. I don't think you hit, but and sure enough, she didn't actually hit on those. So, but just the fact that she was gassed on those, and now, she's hitting me up like, when's the next sneaker going? How do I enter the next raffle? So it's kind of cool that I might be turning my mom into a sneakerhead over here. But as far as this video, what I wanted to do was, battle the Browns, which was the best Travis Scott brown sneaker that came out last year. Since it was my last pickup of 2024 with the brown velvets, I picked up those dark Mocha Jumpman Jack Travis's. When the Travis Scott Jordan 1 Lows came in, I didn't even open the box, man. I just threw them in the lab. This is gonna be the first time that I'm actually opening the box. I just wanted to check them out for the first time, and I'm excited, man, because let me tell you, for the last couple days, I've been kind of itching as I've been feeling a little bit better to actually see if I could open these up. And I figured, let me do it on camera for the first time and just get a look at these and see what these look like, because I'll tell you, the internet is like undefeated when it comes to like showing pictures, because I saw pictures of these that made these look like, I was like, damn, like those look dope. So I'm super excited to finally get them in hand, do a comparison to the Jumpman Jack, see which ones are better. And first impressions, I know these have been out there already, but what do you guys think? Because maybe I just need to throw some laces on these. Maybe some laces will make a difference, because I'll battle the Browns, but I feel like right out the box, I feel like the Jumpman Jacks are just like, I feel like they're literally shitting on these. Oh man, we're still gonna get into it. All right guys, now as always, I'm gonna jump into all the details with some close-ups. I'm gonna throw these on feet, do some nice on-feet close-ups, really do a comparison to find out which was the best brown Travis Scott of 2024, if it was the Jumpman Jack, if it was the Air Jordan 1 Low, the dark Mocha, versus the brown velvet. But before all that, click that subscribe and notification bell. It really does go a long way as far as helping the growth of the channel, so definitely appreciate that. And at the end of this video, I'm gonna talk about which one I ended up keeping, or did I go in a completely different direction altogether, so we'll talk about that as well. Now these come with 3 sets of wax laces, light brown, dark brown, and pink. I will say that once I laced them up, I definitely felt like I like these a little bit better. I'm not gonna say I love them yet. I do think that these, the brown, the lighter ones that match the sole are probably the nicest ones to go with. The pink laces, I'm not sure about them yet. I don't think I would rock pink laces on this dark brown, but I will say that what they did nice was that they changed up some of the materials lightly from one panel to the other. And then some of the shades of brown are a tad bit different to kind of give it a little bit more depth. Front toe box, which is kind of like a roughed up suede. I do like the outer panel of the front toe because it's a little bit smoother. It's still a rough suede, but it's a tad bit smoother. So it gives you a little bit of contrast from that to the toe. It goes up the lace panel, and then also wrapping around the heel, we have that same, a little bit smoother, dark brown suede. Of course, we have the Air Jordan logo on the back of the right foot and the Jumpman Jack logo stitched in brown as well. On the left foot, it's stitched in a tad bit darker brown, so you can kind of see the contrast, but again, I think you gotta like zoom in to see this stuff, because up close is the only way you're seeing some of the different shades and contrast. From far away, it just looks like you're walking on Dookie. The swoosh does come in a really nice leather, as always with Travis Scott. Whenever they're doing the leather swoosh, it's a really nice leather swoosh on here. It is also a little bit darker color than the rest of the brown, so it kind of has a little bit of contrast. I think the nicest part about this sneaker is the sole. The sole comes in that lighter brown color that matches the light brown laces really nice. I think this is probably the best combo. As always, we have some really nice insoles on these. The left foot shows the Cactus Jack logo with the Jumpman brand logo, and then the right foot has Travis Scott in reverse textile. As far as the sizing for these, I always go a half size down. Regular Air Jordan 1 highs, I'm a 10.5, and I feel like it's a real true to size. But with Air Jordan 1 lows, I usually go down a half size, and with these, I felt it was the same. I really wish there was a lot more to tell you about these sneakers, but since it's just a whole bunch of browns and just some different materials with the browns and some different lace swaps, there's not much to go into detail on these other than what I talked about. So this is pretty much it. Now, as far as details, when it comes to the Jumpman Jack and the T-Rex or dark mocha colorway, he's got plenty of details and so much stuff inside the box too. And actually starting with the box, this is a heavy, sturdy ass box. And what I love about the box as well is that it has cutouts for the label, cutout for a Jumpman logo on the other side. I thought that was pretty cool. First thing you notice when you open up the box is you get a set of stickers here, and that's the Jumpman logo. You get the Travis Scott logo, and you get some other, Jumpman Jack branding stickers here as well. Another nice touch is that inside you get a really nice tote bag. It's this canvas material. The sneakers are individually wrapped inside that tote bag, and as you pull them out, one of the first things you see is a sticker that's kind of like a warning letting you know that the Jack logo graphic that's on the bottom of that sneaker is gonna wear off over time. Now, these came with 4 sets of laces, and I love when we get lace options like this. It came with a cream set of laces. It came with black laces that have like a white weave mixed into the black. It came with a pair of dark mocha wax laces, and it also came with black laces. Now, as far as the details on this sneaker, with them having so many different contrasts between the panels and some of the panels overlaying some of the others, I really think it gives this sneaker a lot of contrast and depth, and I just love how they did this. For a sneaker that's basically 2 colors, they made this look super unique. Starting with the toe, if you go around the front toe box, it's a nice dark mocha suede. The inside part of that panel also has like an overlay, which is part of the strap that goes over the bottom part of the laces. It has that graphic design that symbolizes the Travis Scott logo. Toe box comes in a really nice black canvas material, and that leads down the side, also into the side panel. The reverse swoosh, which is typical with pretty much all Travis Scotts, comes in a kind of like a rough suede is what it feels like. The heel also comes in that dark mocha suede with the Jumpman Jack face logo on both of these. The tongue, just like the swoosh, comes in a really nice, kind of like a roughed up suede, but it really does look really good on here. It gives it, again, contrast to the other browns and blacks on this sneaker. But I just can't get over how nice this suede is all around the sneaker. I just thought it was a really nice touch for what's supposed to be a trainer. The outsole of the sneaker is just black, but again, because of the way they did the paneling, it has so much depth and contrast between it. The bottom of the sneaker, as I mentioned before, comes in that like black, kind of looks like concrete or broken concrete, and it has the Jack logo printed, but like I said, inside the bag, this is gonna wear off over time. Now, as far as sizing on these, I will say that I went true to size 10.5. Definitely, I would recommend going true to size on these. Again, unless you're an extra wide footer, then go up a half size if you need to. So after putting these on my feet and walking around my place a little bit, I will say that the Jumpman Jacks are definitely a lot more comfortable than the Air Jordan 1 lows. I think it's just the material on these brown velvets just don't have a lot of give, so I'm just not sure how they're gonna break in over time. And I don't know what it is, maybe just all brown sneakers are just not my thing, because I'm walking around my place looking down on these and I'm just feeling like a turd man, like a wiggly turd man. All right, so in the 2024 Travis Scott Battle of the Browns, I will say that once I laced these up, these did look a lot better, you know, on feet and in hand, but I'm not going with some doo-doo brown. I really think that these are the way to go. These, for me, definitely won the Battle of the Browns as far as the Travis Scotts from 2024. I love this sneaker. Again, it's tough for me to put an all dark sneaker on my foot. I'm not a fan, me and myself with my style. I don't like all black sneakers. I don't like all brown sneakers. I love the contrast on this one, but you know what it made me want to go do? Do a little bit of research, because I said before, I loved the way this sneaker felt on my feet. I love the design and the cuts and the panels. I love that it's like a really low mid cut, if that makes any sense. It's not a low, it's not a mid, it's like right in between. I just love the way that looks, and maybe go back and see, you know, maybe I need to revisit some of these Jumpman Jacks that came out earlier. So that is exactly what I ended up doing. I went back and ended up buying the Jumpman Jacks in the OG sale colorway. I said this before, man, I really do love me some sales and some off-white colors mixed with browns. I missed out on the reverse Mochas, and right now they're priced like crazy. So I ended up saying, you know what, this is the next best thing, because this sneaker right here is so clean, so dope. I love the lace swap. You already know I put some cream lace swaps on these. I love me some beige and some cream to give me that old vintage look. I love the gum bottom on these. This was an absolute must. Sometimes it's good to wait, man. Maybe it's not about getting them exactly when they drop, and it's about waiting a little bit. Maybe the price will come down on some stuff. They did. And honestly, I'm just gonna take those. I'm gonna probably just move on from both of those and get my money back for what I bought them, since I hit retail on both, take that profit, and I should cover what I got these for. So essentially, free. Yeah, I know that buying 2 pairs of brown Travis Scotts just to try them on and realizing that brown sneakers are just not your thing sounds a bit crazy, but as a wise man once said,
to live is to risk it all. Otherwise, you're just an inert chunk of randomly assembled molecules drifting wherever the universe blows you.
All right, guys, that is it for me. Feel free to drop a like, comment, and subscribe if you like where we're going with the content on the channel. It really does go a long way as far as the growth of the channel, so definitely appreciate that. So this leads back to what I always say. It doesn't matter what I like. It matters what you like. We're all different with different tastes. So if these brown velvet Travis Scott Jordan 1 lows are the ones you want to go get them. Are the dark mocha Jumpman Jacks the ones you buy out of these two? Buy them. But more importantly than anything, guys, 2025, we are working hard to jump into these raffles, trying to hit for retail, sweating it out, hoping we can get retail. And then some of us are just buying a resale because we didn't hit. That leads even more to my point. Wear them. All right, guys, I'll catch you on the next one.